Live from the Clairvoyant Advent 2100, it's the Archbishops Update.
Brought to you by Forward Movement and the last rector of your parish.
I'm John Chrysostom.
And I'm Thomas Granma. The countdown to Lent Madness 2014 is drawing to a close with a nerve-wracking 4 days left before competition begins later this week on this Quinquagesima Sunday.
Most definitely, Thomas. Let me tell our viewers that everyone in heaven is getting pretty excited.
Right you are, John. However, we would like to remind you of a particular Lent Madness activity that everyone can participate in.
Can we get a transmission with a lens flare?
Every year, thousands of people will try and predict the outcome of Lent Madness. Most
will be vastly disappointed.
I'm not a mythologist, John, but Maple Anglican calculated that there are 2,147,483,648 possible outcomes in Lent Madness.
We have decided to share our projections. Let's show yours first, Thomas.
It's all dark now.
So, you have Basil the Great winning over David of Wales in the final.
Darn straight, John. Let's see yours.
I think you forgot something.
You have Anthony of Egypt winning over Charles Henry Brent.
Indeed, Thomas. However, I can tell you we are both completely out to supper, Thomas.
I think you mean lunch, John.
Oops. My bad.
Remember, of course, the contest set up by the Supreme Executive Committee.
We could offer a prize from Lent Madness, and that if anyone correctly picks all 32 battles of Lent Madness 2014 in their bracket, they could get a personal visit from the Supreme Executive Committee.
Oh, without a doubt. That would be a huge honor for that person.
It would be an enormous privilege for them to host us. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, etc. If you correctly pick your bracket, all 32, fill it out, mail it to my attention, Scott Gunn, here at Forward Movement, 412 Sycamore Street, Cincinnati, Ohio, 45202, USA. And I'll check it out. And if you get the bracket correctly, you'll get a personal visit from the Supreme Executive Committee. Terms and conditions may apply.
Yes.
What an exciting contest. However, let's answer some questions.
How about this one from Edmonton Realtor Greg Randall? Is drinking a blended scotch a sufficient Lenten sacrifice? Hashtag giving up single malts for Lent.
I can't speak much to this as distilled alcohol, like scotch, was not around during my time. Never mind the fact I was a monk, so I didn't drink much anyways. How about you, Thomas?
I recall having the chance to try it a few times with some Scottish diplomats. Greg, if you are watching this, I would recommend for you give up something a bit more than scotch for Lent.
Perhaps, say, part of your real estate commissions during the season going to charity.
Try to challenge yourself and make a more worthwhile sacrifice.
How about this one from the Reverend Warren Leibovich? How would you change the church if you could?
Well now, John and I already did a lot of changes in the church during our time. However, I think the big one would be...
Thomas, we have to be careful what we say, or else we will be sent to the penalty box.
Yes, of course, John. The safe one would be to increase the social media presence of the church.
That is a good one. I like that one a lot, Thomas.
Just to let everyone know that from now until the end of the first round of Lent Madness we are running a contest.
You enter by submitting us a question to be answered in our videos.
You can submit us a question via Twitter at @Archbishops.
There is also trusty email the Archbishops at lentmadness.org.
You can post one on the Lent Madness Facebook page, facebook.com/Lent Madness.
Or you can put one in the comments of this video.
Contest details, conditions, limitations are in the fine print right here. You can submit up to one question per week starting now.
The winner will get a fabulous Lent Madness 2014 mug drawn on Thursday, March 27th.
We will return on Thursday morning for the opening ceremonies from Washington National Cathedral. Yes, you heard that right.
It will be very exciting. But until then,
remember to go to lentmadness.org
and vote for your favorite saints.